Here for you. Tesla to both of you. Buena suerte a los dos.
So here we go. Mark Kriegel will be scoring. Bernardo, of course, our ace ringside reporter. Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley with you on the call ringside. And Timmy, I want to get into the conversation of something that Navarrete said to Mark, and that is the left hand. He was coming off left-hand surgery when they had the Baranchek fight. He said, my hand is fixed. I feel healthy. I feel rehabbed now. It wasn't the case when I fought at 135 pounds. I was fighting one-handed. I didn't even get the 600 punches, usually throwing upwards of 1,000. And I don't want to put too much, as we're off to a fast start right away with Valdez. But when they had this first fight, Navarrete landed 216 punches. That's the most by a Valdez opponent. He was throwing 87 punches per round. So I do think that we can look at the punch stats tonight as a left hook lands early on and take away knowing where Navarrete actually is with his health.
I agree with you 1,000%, and he's throwing that lead hand in different ways. Jabs, hooks, and already committed downstairs. Navarrete is has an awkward style. And he also has 6 inches of reach on Oscar Valdez. But right now, what I like about Oscar is he's committing downstairs early. He's coming out and he's been aggressive with his jab. He's beating Navarrete to the punch as of right now.
You know, immediately when you look at Navarrete, it's often the case where you look at his body, you look at his midsection, you say, what are we dealing with here? This is a 130-pound fight. And he came in at 145.6 earlier today. Valdez declined the opportunity to step on the scale today. Moss and a TKO victory for Rafael Espinoza. We're going to talk plenty about that in the state of boxing following our broadcast here on ESPN. You can join us on the ESPN app as we give you all the analysis and post-fight comments there. Right now is round number 4. Well, we said we were going to watch for the volume punching and the total output of Navarrete. He is below the numbers in terms of total punches thrown that he typically has been when he's on his best, including the first fight between these two. However, his effectiveness with the power punches, the 56 power punches landed to this point, and the 2 knockdowns scored, that has been the difference.
Navarrete right now is taking this round off. Taking this round off right now, trying to recuperate from that last round, the end of that last round. Maybe looking for a second win.
It's been what he does in the last half minute of his best work that has been most effective. Let's see how he finishes up this 5th round. As Valdez inches forward, moments of aggression
that body
from Oscar Valdez.
10 segundos.
Long striding left hand.
Oh, knocked his mouthpiece out.
Mouthpiece came out on that punch.
Mouthpiece. Thank you. Aparte agarró un golpe. ¿Cómo se siente, mijo? Hizo bien. Ya viste, ya está yendo para atrás, ya está cansado. Va a empezar
Again, Oscar Valdez. Wow, what a shot. That's eye candy, ain't it?
I mean, look at that.
But look where he set it up, how he set it up. Right hand was being thrown. Navarrete in the southpaw position coming underneath. You rarely ever see this type of counter in the sport of boxing, baby. That was well placed, well timed by Navarrete. That mouthpiece went flying in the first row.
He has taken some damage.
But look at his face. Not deterred whatsoever. Still look hungry. Still look determined.
Just who he is, Timmy.
That's mad respect, man.
In that 5th round, as all of a sudden, in that final minute, almost as if we knew it was coming, he's taken part of this round off. He's recuperated. Then all of a sudden, in the last minute, he catches fire to Navarrete, and the world champion ends up throwing a fight-high 89 punches and landing a fight-high 27 punches, including 20 power punches with that left hand that had the mouthpiece flying out of the mouth of Valdez.
That right hand is landing continuously for Oscar Valdez, but he gotta add something to it. He gotta go downstairs. He gotta continue to commit downstairs on Navarrete. It's extremely important. And as you see, as I say that, he's going downstairs with the left hook.
Valdez looking for that combination now on the inside.
Box.
Valdez using that tight high guard. Deflecting a lot of the shots right now. But again, he's continuously leaning forward. And that uppercut just split the guard right there. A lot of those shots are straying behind the head, Tess. And
there's an uppercut. There's that left uppercut, and he's got a lot of time to work with here. Valdez trying to punch between punches in round 6, but Navarrete got him again.
Been talking about that uppercut from round 1, Tess.
Here we go.
He's leaning forward, leaning over that front knee. Giving it to Navarrete. A free lane for that uppercut, his favorite punch.
No. Aquí estoy, no tiren. Here we go. Box.
That's one habit he didn't correct. One habit to correct. It's a bad habit, Oscar leaning forward like that.
There's a left hand to the body, and another knockdown. Oh my, what a shot! He's got to beat the count, and he can't. Knockout victory, Emmanuel Navarrete.
Oscar Valdez, despair. But Navarrete just getting in position. He knows where he's at. That's the signature punch. That's another signature punch that he throws. He leads with the uppercut. I call it the Canelo. He lifts you up, bring those elbows in, and he comes around. And he catches him as he's actually throwing a left hook himself. Double impact punch right there down to the body.